Welcome to the stream. Yeah, we caught him live. Oh my. The flash photography is scrambling Henry's brain.
Did the picture come out?
Did you get your shot, Mr. Producer? You guys know that one? Well, that's from the It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia podcast. We are, in fact, live right now, by the way.
That's crazy. In
case anybody was... Henry's a still image. You guys are all going to be still images in a second once I link this in the stream pot. Welcome to Ghosts Town, your daily Yu-Gi-Oh card prices wrap-up podcast. The numbers are changing so quickly that we had to switch to daily. Henry, what's the hottest card on the market right now?
Card?
Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh.
Oh, I would say the 10 of Swords. Really big next season.
Wow, and the 10 to Plowshares is popping off.
Can I ask a question before we start?
I might answer it.
Start. Should we be recording this?
Yeah. I need to link the shit, and then I'm gonna start recording on the audio, and then yeah. So Audacity is live on my computer, testing my levels, sticking out your yacht for the Rizzler. You're so skibbity.
God for the Rizzler.
You're so Phantom Attacks.
Is this okay? I'm recording this on my end. Hopefully, it's coming through.
We're gonna clap once our clocks hit 7:35.
My clock doesn't work.
That's fine as long as I'll just. How about we count 3, 2, 1, then clap, and then we'll try to do it that way.
That is absolutely not gonna work.
No,
we're all gonna be reacting to you at different times.
Okay.
I mean, we have video. We just have to clap, right?
I don't want to download video.
That's kind of true, except our video is also going to be laggy, right?
Okay, at 7:35, we all clap. Ready? Okay. Whatever happens of it, and then
mine's
in
5 seconds.
Mine's in 5 seconds.
Okay.
Yeah,
that sounds about right.
Great. Whoa, sorry. Someone's got some fucking heavy hands.
Yeah, what was that?
Might have been me.
Can someone check the stream title? Does it say session 3? Did I get that right? Did I say session 3, not session 2? More like Szechuan 2.
I don't know. Can we?
Nice.
We'll catch it on the VOD.
Rick and Morty. It says session 2.
It says session 2. Yeah.
God, fucking day. Bear with me. I don't have a phone. I have a phone. Welcome, everybody, to Ghost Town, an actual play horror sort of comedy, mainly silly, definitely role-playing game podcast asterisk, run by us children here in the Big Measly Media ball pit. I am your humble bundle owner. I give away all the I give away all them games to charity. I am Max Measly Meatloaf, the keeper, Max Wilcox, enemy of the stream, Measly maker, and your keeper for this fucking show. This is our soft sequel to another thing that we did. So if you're just starting right now on the 3rd session of this one, you're doing okay. That's there's not a lot's happened so far. Speaking of which, Henry Hoffman.
Hey.
Who are you?
What's that supposed to mean? I will be playing.
Oh.
For my notes, I want to make sure I don't. Here we go. Milton F.P. Brackett.
Was that his full name?
Yeah, I think so.
It is. It's so stupid.
Brackett is a great last name.
Henry, you're playing Stu Parker? Who's that?
Stu Parker?
I just checked the wiki.
Well, glad you asked. He's a musician. He plays the flute. He likes to play crazy music in the local scene, and smoke a lot of wizard weed and otherwise. And also, he can do sort of a blast, maybe.
He's smoking tobacco, wacky tobacco, and maybe even cracky tobacco. Well, you get to see. And as always, Stu, how did you lose your virginity? You can plead the 5th.
We can do that one during the intermission of the live show.
As in, he's not lost it yet, and he's gonna lose his. virginity in the intermission to our live show?
No. Hey. Well, maybe.
Yeah, only one way to find
can't
out. Come to our live show in 6 years. Luna, she wrote. You're playing Valerie Thorne. What's that all about? Who is that?
She's just a gal.
Reese. Zeke Arthurs. What's his whole thing?
Yeah, hi. I'm Reese. I play Zeke Arthurs.
You're scrambling because
the Flake.
Luna stole yours, right?
And he just can't be lied to. He's just kind of a chill guy.
I think that's probably all the information everybody needs. Last time, incredibly briefly, Zeke is in a tunnel. He just got yelled at by kind of an uncle figure in his life. And Valerie and Stu have a dead body in the back of their car. And I think we're gonna start with that scene right now. Valerie, Stu, Valerie, you're driving your car. It's a Corolla.
Yes, 1999 Toyota Corolla.
Damn. So what's
Black.
pictured here in the image is the 2004 Toyota Corolla. So probably no built-in GPS, but I didn't have the year on hand. So we can just ignore that in the center. You've got a little you printed out the subway map and glued it to the dashboard of your car. Really hard to read.
That's so tough.
So you guys just drove away from the residence is a bit of a stretch if you're not alive, but the resting place of one Helena Bjorf, local ghostly informant for friend of the stream Guy Go. She gave you some information that really Guy probably should have divulged to you in your initial meeting, but didn't. You drove away, promising to move a chest that she lived in to places where she could maybe kill some kids or whatever. We were unsure where that was going. All of a sudden, that box starts a rocking, and Helena was knocking off this mortal coil, and her dead body is now in that chest. What are you guys doing? Valerie, are you still driving?
Oh shit! No, I'm probably pulled over at this point.
Yeah, the world's you guys' oyster. The scene is you guys' oyster.
We gotta get rid of this, or right? Like,
Yeah, I don't.
like this is not a good look for us.
No, Oh God.
Do you I don't know what your job actually is. Do you know anywhere that we could just dispose of a corpse, no questions asked?
You know what? I might be able to have some contacts who are in the mortuary industry, but
Okay. Let's just keep it on track.
we could just drive somewhere and just throw this thing in the ocean, but
I love that idea.
So
yeah,
there's a bunch of there's several bodies of water in and around Choke Point. There's the ocean. There's a pretty large lake, kind of far from where you guys are right now. So just so you have the kind of a mental image, you guys are in the front. You're frozen again, by the way, Henry. You guys are in the front two seats of the car, kind of turned around, looking at this corpse in an open chest of drawers. Not chest of drawers, big trunk in the back seat. Whoa. Henry is facing away, playing drums, jazz style.
Every time okay, and now it's just gone. But every time my camera fucks up, it also fucks up the audio on the rest of my computer, and you guys all lag out.
That's sick. Do you want me to just put up a little PNG of you?
Yeah, perhaps. Because now it's just not coming back on.
All right.
So what does that mean for me?
Give me a second, everybody. I'm gonna pull up a picture of Henry that I can put in the webcam, just so we can have a bit of a visual reminder. Henry, how? Oh, Google Photos just gave me a lovely spotlight on Henry Hoffman. That's nice of them. It's like they knew. Henry, how cool do you want to look in this photo?
I will say, and I will get to that question, but I will say that Google Photos this morning gave me a highlight of pictures of you through the years from oldest to worst.
Sorry. Now, is that you saying that I'm worst now, or that? You know what? Never mind.
Yeah, it's oldest to newest, or best to worst.
Henry thinks I was best when I was like 14.
Yeah, there we go.
And
Back when I crashed that boat. Well, actually, if you... Oh, yeah, that works. Or, well, why don't you just send that to me? Or I guess I can do this on my side.
that's true. Yeah,
And
you're just
then
gonna put
it'll
up
be behind...
You'll just
Although you can have it behind... that. You know what? That works. That's fine.
yeah.
I'll take it. Whatever.
Yeah, Henry's just very stoic and serious today. Yeah, you corpse. I can just give you cursory situational information. If you guys want anything more workable, you'll have to roll one of them investigative rolls. She doesn't look like, I don't know, an ancient bloody corpse. This just looks like a woman that died like 10 seconds ago.
Right.
She not a lot of blood. She's just laying there. There is a pretty massive bullet hole in her head, however.
Okay.
You do see through the back window of the 1998 or 99 Toyota Corolla.
99.
Sorry. You guys see there is a cyclist riding towards the car at a pretty fair pace.
We should chuck a beer bottle at him.
I feel like we saw that. Is that the same cyclist we saw earlier?
Yes, and Valerie, now that you're getting a proper look at them, you can see that it is one Stu Parker, friend of yours. And Stu, this looks like a kind of nondescript older man, no one you've ever heard of before.
Okay.
Hey,
Okay,
Stu,
yeah.
make sure you're buckled up.
What?
I'm gonna pull out of my parking spot and just kind of book it.
Okay. Yeah, this is cool. This is good. We should maybe go slower because if we get pulled over, we'll go to jail forever.
Where we're going, we won't need jail. So you're just peeling away. Are you driving in any particular direction, Valerie, or just like away from this guy on a bike? Pretty easy to outrun, I'd say.
Yeah, I think I'm taking trying to not hit main roads, I guess, to sort of like do a bunch of like weaseling and meandering. If there's like alleys, I'm gonna like.
And I believe you have +1 going forward while driving.
Oh gosh, let me check my driving stats. Yes, I do have +1 ongoing while driving.
Then how about you hit me with an act under pressure to see how quickly you can lose this cyclist?
Okay.
So at this point, Valerie is just driving like an insane person for ostensibly no reason other than that we are trying to be discreet, I guess.
That's a 6.
So I think, is it safe to say that Valerie's a little flapped right now, maybe a little scared by this corpse in the back of her car?
Yeah.
Valerie, Valerie, not getting the car out of reverse, backs directly into a street lamp. Pretty like you go about as quick as you can reversing in a 99 Corolla. Which I think they're known for going very quickly backwards, I believe. Yeah, your engine's fine, but you've definitely you hit this. You guys get a little.
Jesus.
Stu, roll act under pressure to see if you got whiplash.
Okay. I got it on DVD. I don't, but Stu will maybe 20 years from now or whatever.
Yeah, sorry. When did Whiplash come out?
I don't know. I've never seen it.
Really? Oh, it's intense. 2014.
Okay, I will take 10.
You huh?
For act under pressure.
You roll a 10. Yeah, you feel very alert and ready to move. Valerie, you're quite stunned by this, but you do mark experience.
Oh fuck. Sorry.
Stu, what are you doing?
Okay.
This bike is definitely closing in on you, and
but
Stu,
to me, it just looks like some guy, right? Like,
it just looks like some old man. You do see that he's got a little basket on the front of his bike, and in that basket you see something small and brown.
Is it a dog?
It is not a dog.
Okay, I think I'm at this moment probably not thinking about the dude on the bike.
That's very fair. That's very fair. That's why I just said, let's go.
Yeah. Okay. Do you want me to drive or like, are you chill with driving? Because
No, I'm good. It's just the cyclist is back, and I would either like to get away from that cyclist or try to deal with it. And if it's the secret police, I'm not sure if I can murder them right now. I don't know
Right.
What
if
is
they
your
have magic. I don't know if they can die quickly. I'm a driver, okay?
okay, and you're legally allowed to murder people except if they're the
No.
Have you not seen the movie Driver? Probably
no,
not.
I have not. Okay. Okay. So I think what we've did you tell me about the cyclist earlier?
You didn't have
Like,
much
does-
time.
does
You didn't have
do-
much time before the Helena started screaming in her chest. I guess
Right.
that's where most people scream, huh?
Right. Okay, but like, am I made aware that to Valerie, this cyclist looks like me? Do you
I
remember that?
guess. I don't think I've said that yet because I just assume that you also think that it's you.
Right. Okay. So I'm I'm still very confused.
So, okay, so this old man is now about 10 feet away from the car, and you
What's-
guys.
What is wrong? What is up with that guy? Do we need to like fight this guy? What's wrong with him? Like what?
And
he
he
just
pulls.
looks like a.
He pulls out a small little L-shaped lump of wood from his basket.
Oh shit. Okay.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Anyways, I'm going.
Okay, that's gonna be another act under pressure, and I would give you a -1, but you're just gonna have your regular act under pressure move right now without the +1 from being driving.
Okay, that's a 7.
Okay. So you are peeling out of there, but this dude on his bike he is currently skitching on the back of your car. He is held on to the antenna for your radio, which is, as everybody knows, was on the back of the 99 Toyota Corolla. And he is leveling this small wooden pistol at Stu's head.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going. I don't really have a ton of options right now.
Yeah.
So.
Also, are you both wearing your seatbelts?
Yes.
Yeah. I will say your
I
car's
don't
definitely
think
making
Stu
some.
put on his seatbelt because Valerie just said like buckle up and then backed into a lamppost. And then-
I will say, yeah, Valerie, your car's making some not lovely noises right now.
oh wait, sorry, hold on. I gotta pull up. I always forget how many pages I have to pull up to do mechanical stuff. 2. But
Dude, just never mind. I was gonna never mind. Never mind. This joke's that's not worth it.
Okay, right. So okay, so I can use magic to do a specific thing that's not just an attack.
Yeah, you have your use magic attack from being a spell slinger, and then you just have the use magic move, which lets you do some other things, including one of the most vague statements ever, which is just something
right,
beyond.
okay.
Do one thing that is beyond human limitations. This is like the one
Right,
that really does a lot of heavy lifting in the list of.
Right.
I can just read out the magic effects now because I think it's good. Just good
Yeah.
radio. You can inflict 1 harm, enchant a weapon, do one thing that is beyond human limitations, bar a place or portal to a specific person or a type of creature, trap a specific person, minion, or monster, banish a spirit or curse from the person, object, or place it inhabits, summon a monster into the world, communicate with something that you do not share a language with, observe another place or time, or heal 1 harm from an injury, or cure a disease, or neutralize a poison.
I'm gonna. Hey Valerie, do you carry a gun? Have we established this?
I do have a gun, yes, but hang on, I have another idea. Brace yourself. I'm gonna slam on the brakes.
Okay. That give me
yeah, that works.
another act under pressure then.
I'm gonna go to put my seatbelt on at this point, and I feel like I should roll. For that.
Okay, that is a 13.
Okay, and what did you roll to put on your seatbelt, Stu?
8.
Okay. So here's how it's gonna work with all those rolls in mind. Stu, you're fumbling over to the side trying to like quickly get your seatbelt in. And you hear a I guess you wouldn't sound like much. You suddenly feel an unbelievably intense pain in the back of your head and some wetness down the back of your neck, which is probably a little scary. Then Valerie slams on the brakes, and this guy who was going a pretty fair clip on this bike just goes like flying fucking past you guys' car and skids out a little bit and is off of his bike and prone on the ground right now. Stu, you take 3 harm.
Oh, okay.
You and
yeah, 3 harm. Okay, I'm just trying to remember what all my armor. I'm so used to doing Kevin, I don't.
yeah, dog. You feel a dampness on the back of your neck, and you also feel something kind of like slide down the back of your shirt with like maybe kind of like a crackling noise behind your ear. It feels like, I mean, you feel maybe in this moment like you might have just been shot in the back of the head by an actual bullet. It's kind of hard to rationalize when you have so much head pain.
Right. And that makes
Shit's-
me unstable as well, I should say.
Were you already at 1 harm?
Yeah, from something.
I think that was
But
from the fight, the first session. So I don't think you should have.
Wasn't that in game like pretty recently though, or is that?
That was
oh,
yesterday.
that was like a day ago.
So I'd say you're at a flat 3 harm right now.
Okay.
And we're gonna leave off our car buddies there. To just take a quick break to our Cleveland Show spinoff, Zeke Arthur's local flake. That's not where you are. Let me pull up my.
I was last in the tunnels, right?
Yeah. Zeke, you were. What have you been doing? It's been maybe an hour or 2-ish, I want to say, since probably about an hour or so since you finished up your lunch. What kind of duties have you been doing today so far? You're like just kind of starting to get into the rhythm of your day.
I feel like I do a lot of the same stuff every day, mainly just like a surveillance route, quote unquote, which is just me wandering the tunnels for like the first hour or 2 of my day. And then I actually get like whatever work is assigned to be in the tunnels done, which only takes like half an hour.
Yeah, you replace like some of the advertisements. You clean a bit of graffiti.
Yeah, I change like a light bulb that's gone out in like a service tunnel that hasn't been used in 5 years.
But they make you do it. You get paid.
And somehow they know where it is. But
It's crazy. It's fucking insane.
It's weird.
Yeah. So you are, you're in like a weird. You're replacing a bulb in like a corner store type thing that's in one of the stations. It's like a newsstand. It's not open right now. It's only open in the summer. Underground for some reason, and you hear a bit of a huffing and a puffing coming from behind you, and what sounds like maybe jingling metal or something. It's it's like a, I don't have my keys on me. It's you hear the sound of jingling keys, you cocomelon baby.
Can
I
I
didn't pick up on mic. Yeah.
can I dramatically point my? Is it dark?
Yeah.
I should ask.
You haven't replaced
Can I
the bulb
dramatically
yet.
point my flashlight out into where the noise was coming from? And go like, who's there?
You see 2
Who's there?
pinpricks of a Scoob of glowing eyes caught in the light of your flashlight, and then coming into direct of the beam, you see Andy carrying a really big duffel bag. She's like, "All right, Zeke, plan B, it would seem. This is all I could get, all I could deal with on a short notice. We've tried. Zeke, in this duffel bag is 5,000 Canadian dollars. It's,
What?
Fucking let me. Okay, it's all I can pull together. I'm just
just
saying.
a lot of
I don't know
money.
what motivates you, kid. So I have 5,000 Canadian dollars. It is mainly in large bills. A fair bit of it's in toonies and loonies. About $800 of it. This is yours, and consider this payment from the subway. I have work for you to be doing. How's that, huh? Motivation. Carrot and stick, I guess.
I would say that Zeke just kind of has his mouth open. He's so confused at what is happening.
Full disclosure, I did not. A lot of shit was riding on you listening to me. But to be fair, that you were an integer that I had not considered could be a 1 when it was in fact a 0. So yeah, This is quite a bit of money. Is this something? Is this anything? Do I need to? I'm pulling my hair out for you, buddy. There's a place I need you to be pretty fucking quickly that I cannot go. For the safety of, if not the city, then at least your and my future.
Has she told me where I need to be?
No, not yet.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, earlier she told you that you had to be with ostensibly Stu and Valerie. But
Right, yeah.
I think she's just seeing if this is something that you respond to. Holding up a peanut to a ape.
Zeke is still just kind of like taken aback. He doesn't really know what to say to like $5,000 from someone who he doesn't like consider like a work person. Like he doesn't want to be like taking money from Andy. Like it's just kind of like a weird circumstance for him.
There's a man that I need you to see. What I need you to go, and there's something I need you to give to him, and that's the long and short of it. To be perfectly honest with you.
Okay, I can do that.
Cool. He's to my knowledge currently riding a bike, chasing down two people, and they're near the. Flip. She's opening the map. They are near. They're near Crosby, Stills, and Nash Station.
Oh, that's like one hall down.
It's convenient, isn't it?
I open a secret door.
The tunnels work in mysterious ways. So I can give you the money now. To be like, it might weigh you down.
Well, what
a
do you
bit.
need me to give to this guy on the bike?
Oh fucking shit! And she's reaching into this duffel bag. And she's
Can I like get into a relay race running position?
like you're like one hand out like that, like ass down the hall. Where's my goddamn notes? How do I not have this shit up?
I like to think that
Yeah.
Zeke wears suspenders, but because he wears like high vis over it, the high vis like runs right over the suspenders.
That's fun. That's good. That's good visual symmetry. Fucking shit. And she pulls out a small letter from her bag. She's like, I'd rather you didn't read it, but what I rather doesn't seem to fucking matter to you, does it? No, sorry, that's rude. I'm stressed. All right. I've gone a bit cockney, haven't I? She pulls out an envelope and hands it to you. She's like, this should this should buy a bit of time, and primarily this is so you can get some feet on the ground. This is not going to be very fun. Sorry, I'm slipping. Yeah, that's about it.
This is like all very new to Zeke.
Oh, yeah.
Again. Like, and it's completely breaking his routine.
Ad
He's
break
had.
starts in 2 minutes and 43 seconds.
Excellent. Just enough time to talk about the sadness of Zeke Arthur's entire life.
Yeah, he was born at the age of 6 without a face.
Yeah, it's truly depressing. All right, he grabs the letter and he's like, I'll get it to the person. I'm sorry to have caused you so much grief. And he just starts walking away.
Walking away.
Slightly jogging. He didn't say anything. Could you imagine someone started walking into the person who just like...
Oh, you're walking now,
"You're
huh?
Walking?
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, probably it takes you about 5 minutes to get above ground, and you see in the distance there's there's a man on the ground on a bicycle. He's kind of face down. You see there's a car fucking, I'm guessing at this point driving away incredibly quickly.
Yes.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah. Zeke?
Gadzooks.
Zeke is really the type of guy to say gadzooks. Henry could just be gone right now and I wouldn't know it.
None of us would know.
This guy kind of gets up and dusts himself off. And Zeke, it looks like Stu. Looks like that guy you saw this morning. And he is holding a little lump of wood in his hand.
I just like run over to him and greet him normally.
Wow, I can't believe pretty organically this is the second time that I get to do this, but it's hi.
Andy said that she had something for me to give to this person, right?
Yep.
The person on the bike.
Person on the bike, yeah.
Okay.
It happened a lot faster this time, I will say.
Yeah.
I'll just be like a couple seasons.
I have something for you.
Huh? Oh, is it from?
Yeah.
From the boss?
I think so.
Holds out his hand to you, not the one that's got the
holding
lump
out.
of wood.
I'm holding out
Yeah.
the envelope already.
Yeah. He grabs it and lets out an excruciating roar of pain, and he keels over, seemingly dead. As he does so, Zeke, this man, his physical features melt away, and you see kind of a greenish bundle of plants.
Jesus Christ!
Yeah, and there's a kind of this like foggy mist coming off of him, and this little lump of wood is still in his hands.
So this guy's definitely like messed up, right?
Very messed up. Yeah. It looks like he's
kick
kind of made
the
out
lump
of like.
wood away? Can I kick the lump of wood away just in case?
Yep. Roll plus weird for me real quick.
Okay.
Just in case.
Justin.
And you still have a +1 going forward because of your before mystery roll. For like you can like
nice.
Ask a
can add to
question
anything.
about if things are connected.
Right.
Yeah. Ad break ends in 26 seconds, everybody.
Jeff just assigns you an ad break. We're off the air, right?
I don't really understand how it works or who sees the ads, but apparently an ad break ends in 14 seconds.
Right.
So someone's having an ad somewhere. Could be
So I
one
guess
person.
I could
Having
look-
an ad right now. Yeah.
It could be any one of us.
No. Yeah. Look left, look right. If you don't see an advertisement,
Oh yeah, there is one
Raytheon.
happening on the stream right now.
I meant to say Raycon, but I said
Oh no,
Raytheon.
it got you, Henry.
Shit.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's
So I think we're off the air right now. I think we can say whatever we
Boobies.
want because none of this is being recorded.
No, actually, I think that this is now being recorded because the ad break is over.
Nice. I rolled a 11.
Plus weird. Okay. You as you kick it away, you see like a big glob of water like shoot out the end and just kind of like roll, keeping its kind of surface tension a little bit until it just kind of like rolls out into like a little puddle of water and then
cool.
evaporates.
It's like a Mario bubble launcher type thing.
Says Zeke.
Yeah, that's what Zeke
Yeah.
says. That's what Zeke.
I'm just gonna cut back to the car as you guys are driving away very quickly. In the distance, in your rearview mirror, Valerie, you see this cyclist keel over, and someone who you probably don't recognize as Zeke. Maybe a guy is standing over his body.
Like,
yeah.
Isn't it just like a dude in a high vis?
It's just a guy in a high vis vest. Yeah.
And
so,
Stu Parker exchange words, and then Stu Parker
Stu
keels
gets
over, becoming
Thanos.
lions.
Yeah. Speaking of which, Stu Parker, how are you responding right now to thinking you just got shot in the head? We're gonna cut back to the cutting back to inside of car.
Well, first of all, I'm probably gonna.
This is where Zeke is, ish.
And I think I'm gonna try to duck down, and to do so, I'm going to unbuckle my seatbelt again. Should I roll for that?
No, I think unbuckling it is an easy thing to do.
I think I'm envisioning kind of falling to the floor of the car,
In a little heap,
basically, in a semi controlled manner. Like I'm trying to basically take cover behind the seat.
Valerie, you didn't hear anything, but you see Stu doing this. You don't see any blood on the back of his head.
Oh shit, Stu.
Uh,
Are you all right?
But I mean, it doesn't seem good. It hurts a lot.
What happened?
You have like fuck. I need like a shirt or something. Like,
Okay, hang on. Let me stop again.
Okay, do you come to a sudden stop or do you roll act under pressure to see how well you see how well you can fucking stop this car.
I was just gonna do a quick pull in, but
You'll get your +1 going forward again after you've kind of you've
No. That's a 6.
Oh my god, Stu, you're gonna take another 2 damage.
shit. So Valerie absolutely just slams on the brakes, and, then,
And you
smack my
hit
head
the
into
fucking glove box with your fucking with the top of your head. You slam into it.
Which at this point I'm 2 points away from dying. I've marked unstable. I feel like that probably just knocked me unconscious.
Yeah, so you're at what, 5 harm now?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. So Seeky's been knocked unconscious. You still have a corpse in the back of your car.
Oh fuck. Okay,
Stu
fuck.
or Zeke, you see in the distance a Toyota the car that was driving away very quickly. Just you hear the screeching of tires.
I feel like we've moved maybe 100 feet. into
Yeah,
your
like
apartment.
if fucking that, like. Oh my god.
Oh fuck.
And Zeke, in the distance, you hear police sirens. What are Zeke and Valerie doing right now?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna try to get to the hospital, I guess now.
I'm when I kicked the piece of wood, because I'm treating this like a murder weapon, because
Yeah.
this is the thing that the guy had last time too,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Actually, you don't know if it's the same one. You've not looked at it.
Yeah,
super
I don't know if
closely.
it's the same, but it's
Yeah.
it looks.
It's
similar.
the same. It's the same type of thing. It's if you were a kid and you went into the woods and you found this, you'd be like, "Oh, sick! This is the best wooden pistol I've ever found." It doesn't look like a real gun. It looks like a stick.
Okay. When I kicked it, it shot water out the end. Did
And there
it
was-
feel?
There was a bit of a discharge of static electricity type thing. There was a bit of a. Bleh. Is that what you
Did
were
it
asking?
feel bad to touch?
No,
basically?
no. You just kicked it and you think that you kind of you accidentally activated it by doing that. It didn't feel like
Okay,
it was
I'm gonna-
sucking away your life force or whatever though.
Yeah. I'm gonna give it a couple taps.
Yeah.
Like it's a hot potato, and then if it does nothing, I'm gonna pick it up, pocket it, and then go back into the subway tunnel.
Put it in your back pocket facing down.
Wait, I probably have a utility belt because I have a big flashlight. So
You take out your
I put in
walkie-talkie.
my flashlight loop.
And then
I'm
leave
using the flashlight.
this big bundle of plant matter. This little it's broadly human shaped. No clothing on
Is-
it. Yeah.
Is the letter still there?
No, I think it Howl's Moving
Like
Castle
burned up or
style
whatever.
burned away into smoke.
Okay.
Yeah.
If
And then
it's just the vines, then yeah, I'm leaving it.
just yeah, Valerie, as you were driving to the hospital, out of your rearview mirror, you see the third member of our party once again going in the opposite direction. Unfortunately, this is me not blaming you. This is just how things are working right now.
Never to be seen again.
I don't actually have
What
a
if
good
we never
hospital.
meet?
Huh?
What if we never meet?
Just never meet
I just
again.
keep coming out of the tunnels conveniently at the right time.
Oh,
Oh.
sorry.
Actually, yeah, that's good.
No,
That's
it's
great.
fine. I'll just
Now
keep
it's
it on.
fine. Yeah, just keep it on the fucking.
I think my
Yeah.
camera, like my webcam, may have finally breathed its dying breath. I think
Wow.
And if
It-
I can
it-
just say, if it weren't for Henry's webcam, I would have never downloaded OBS, and I would have never become a Twitch streamer. So pouring out,
That's so true.
pouring out for Henry's webcam. As we go on, we remember all the camera we together.
And so an
graduated
object that creates
to
memories has
non-functional.
become memories itself.
Yeah, and yet a substance of the
And
true
yet
self
we dance.
exists in the picture of a guy
falsetto.
drumming
So true.
that only we can see.
A device that I plug into my computer if I wanted to lag my audio.
Stu, as
But
you
not doing
or
anything else.
Zeke, as you're running into the subway station, and you know that there are cameras outside every subway station. You are perhaps praying to yourself that whatever just happened was not caught on CCTV footage.
It's a good thing I know all the blind spots.
Zeke has been working for the tunnel people for 6 months.
But he has been taking the train his entire life.
And you've also been, I think, working 7 days a week as well.
Yeah, definitely.
Like, doing some like real Five Nights at Freddy ass shifts. Like,
Yeah. Well, I was there from like what 9 a.m. till 7 p.m.
what's your deal,
in the
Ezekiel?
tunnel.
So your job prospects, they aren't great. That's the beginning. That's a scene in Five Nights at Freddy's, except he says Michael instead of Zeke. You see
That's two
Andy.
things. You said one thing. That's two things. It's from FNAF.
You see Andy standing on the train platform, and she shines you a big old thumbs up, and she's like, "Oh, sorry, is there something with my webcam right now? Can you guys not see me?"
No.
No, it's good.
Oh, that's cool. She's like, "Right, okay. I'm
Well, that
guessing
worked.
it worked. Oh, fucking Brillo. Is this gonna be the?
Did you want this? And I like point to the.
Oh,
the stick thing.
yeah.
I didn't.
I just mimed putting my hands up in the air, and I realized that nobody could see that. Let me get my webcam.
Well, I didn't point the thing at her. I just pointed at the stick in my hole in like the belt loop.
Yeah, you should probably get that to. I would bring that. I gotta fucking.
I don't really have a contact or anything for magical artifacts.
Oh, there's this web here. No, you should get that to a friend of mine, Guy Gao. I'd rather he have it than me. Don't
We work in the same building.
don't point that at anybody. Yeah, I helped him help you get that job at. I listened to a whole podcast of New Zealand people speaking today, and it only made me worse. And so yeah, you want to get that to him, yeah? Ringo, and and she tosses you the duffel bag.
Nice.
It's so
Thanks.
it's so fucking heavy.
It's so heavy.
Yeah. I consider you on retainer to me right now for the next 2 to 6 business days. I just don't know
does
how
that
long.
mean?
I don't know how long this whole thing's gonna.
Yes.
I don't know how long this whole thing's gonna take. But oh, you know what? And she passes you a walkie-talkie.
So now I have 2 walkie-talkies.
Yeah.
right.
Mine
I clip
is
it
on a
on next
different.
to them.
Mine's on a different frequency. That you can't do with normal walkie-talkies, but also it works really well above and underground.
Convenient for the
works,
setting.
It works better underground. Fuck, the voice is lost. Andy's so stressed out that she's Detroit become human. I can ride with you on the train to go see Guy if you'd like.
Yeah, sure.
There's a fun little. I can show you a little party trick that I can. Do. And you are currently maybe 10, 11 stops away from Tobacco Station, the station that Tobacco Street is at, where the Tobacco Building be. And then you hear over the intercom, the next station is Tobacco Street. I'm gonna be. This is a time at which I would usually give you upfront information about what's going to be happening next. I don't really know. It's so bad. This hurts me. But just that guy's not dead. I think his name's Redmond, but I don't. That again, a big old wrench was thrown into my fucking understanding of events by yours truly, not me, you. Guy might be able to bring you up to speed. I don't fucking know. I don't know where Valerie is. I know her name now. To be real, I thought her name was Veronica. So maybe all the information that I was given before this was just fucking wrong. Sorry, I'm venting to you about shit that you don't really.
There was like a car that seemed panickedly getting away when I was up there.
The car. I was imagining like a Lightning McQueen situation, where like it looked scared. Has that film come out yet? I can see the
Probably.
future, so really convenient for a fast-paced setting. And we're
But,
here.
like, if something small happens, she can't really see they can't really see the future anymore, right? Can I
Around-
step on a butterfly
around
and just
that
remove
thing,
the
yeah.
existence of cars.
Not just
Cars
the
came
movie.
out 3 years ago.
Oh, I was talking about the one where Maida's a secret agent.
I was talking about
that
the
one fucking
vehicle.
that one's fucking killer, bud. Anyways, give Guy my best. Yeah, he'll probably know what to do with that gun. At least to figure out how he's doing it. If you also, just in case you get it, I really don't know again what your plan is. If you're getting any big ideas about shooting me with that thing, I'm not a ghost, so it's not going to kill me. I think it's going to feel pretty fucking bad though. So please don't. If that's something you were considering.
No,
Oh, that's cool. Yeah.
I just thought it was like a cool stick, but now that it's a ghost killing weapon, I don't really. Yeah,
Who are you
I
gonna
don't really have any
call?
use for this. I'm like looking at it in my hands. Like,
You're like holding it in your hands.
mhm.
It's got a little bit of like a magnet pull thing to it. It's kind of like it's
like away from me.
yeah, it's like veering, like the tip of it is veering to your right a little bit.
Is it pointing to something?
I don't know, probably. You gonna dowsing rod it, mate?
I mean, it's a piece of wood, and the thing that it came from is like literally crawling vines. Kind of like a nature thing going on.
Do you allow it to kind of like sway in your hand, or are you just gonna?
I'll let it like
Yeah.
sway if it's like gonna point somewhere like a needle.
It points directly at someone sitting on the SkyTrain or on the subway. And as the train is turning, it does not waver. It's pointing at this person.
Okay.
Just like a normal looking kind of businessman, maybe a little pale.
Say, Andy,
Yeah,
can
bud.
you
That is a
tell
ghost,
who
yeah.
is a ghost?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
yeah,
100%.
okay, yeah.
Yeah.
And I resheath the like thing in my belt very slowly, and carefully. Like very slowly and carefully.
Bro. What a fun sight to see this guy in a high vis on the just pointing a stick at a guy and then putting it back in his belt.
Looking so much more terrified than he was 5 seconds
Oh,
ago.
yeah. I guess we're gonna cut to what should the hospital be called?
Yeah.
Rathersome Hospital.
It's Rathersome Memorial.
Oh god.
A large stately building made primarily out of brick in the main building, and then there's some like much more modern kind of like new wings put onto it, like the Gort wing. Can you give me an act under pressure, my friend Stu Parker, just to see if you're still unconscious? Yeah, Valerie, did you prop him up with his seatbelt in the seat? Like, how are you doing? Do you just put him in the chest with the dead body? Like, how are you transporting this guy?
I like recline the seat a little bit and put him in the seatbelt on, you know.
What did he get, Stu?
Are you just keeping the trunk in the back in the hospital parking lot?
Close.
I think.
I guess
no,
that's a second priority.
When I propped you up, I think I quickly tried to throw it in the trunk.
Throw the trunk in the trunk. I don't know how.
Yeah.
I don't know how much room is in the trunk of a Toyota Corolla, but I think a fair bit. I think you
Also,
can.
Got to be at least 200 pounds, right, with trunk and body.
Yeah, it's yeah, it would take you. You could like get it, but it would take you a while to maneuver it by yourself.
You know,
Without
I think
just taking the body out and then taking the trunk out and then having
Oh,
to
God.
take the body
Yeah.
outside of your car.
No, I think I just like if I have like stuff in the back, like a tarp, I'll just like throw it over it.
Oh, that's low-key, yeah. Yeah, you got like one of those, that one blanket that was in like every elementary school that's like red, blue, and green striped.
Are you thinking of the American flag?
No, green.
Green.
Yeah. I can't find it, but there's this one blanket that I saw in a lot of. You got a thin blanket that you use for picnics. You chuck over this thing, and you pull into the hospital. Sorry, Stu. What did you roll for your act under pressure?
7.
Okay. As you guys are getting to the hospital, Stu is like, he's coming around. He wasn't out for that long, but he's like much more at lucidity now. Stu, you are very, very dazed. You are concussed right now.
Yeah. Yeah. Not much to be done by me at this point.
Valerie, what are you doing?
Are we at the hospital now?
You're at the hospital. I'm gonna say I'm not gonna make you roll to park in the hospital parking lot.
Okay, I'm gonna park there. Sort of take Stu out, kind of like, sort of like half carry him there.
As you stand Stu up, you hear a bit of like a ping as something seemingly falls out the back of his jacket and lands on the ground.
I guess I look down.
You see a heavy disc of a kind of like off-whitish material. It's got kind of it's not like a coin. It's got kind of rough, naturalistic edges, and it's got a little bit of like a bend to it, like a slightly warped magic card.
I guess I'll take it and just put it in his pocket.
Yeah, and there's no visible damage on the outside of him, save for he's probably bleeding from his head a little bit from where he hit it on your dashboard. You take him inside. They see to him pretty quickly. Stu, do you have insurance?
Well, this is what? Okay, wait. This is Canada. This is 2009.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say no.
They ask you for Stu's information and shit like that. They write it down and they cross check him. Someone checks you out and they're like, "Yep, you're concussed," and then they give you stitches and they give you a hospital bill.
Yeah,
classic stuff. You're brought to a bit more like lucidity. You're given, I don't know, water. I don't know what you do with someone when they're concussed. Anybody know? Anybody with first aid training in chat?
I think you're just supposed to not bang your head around again for a couple months.
Yeah, that's the advice David got given.
Yeah, stop fighting.
I'm gonna say, Valerie, do you wait at the hospital with Stu?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, it's maybe like 2 hours later ish, and you've been like discharged. You're still a little like out of it, Stu, but you're able to like walk around and shit. What did you tell them, like, what happened? Did you say like, "Oh, I was shot"?
I think I just tell them that I think I tell them that I hit my head. I'll just say my friend was driving and I hit my head.
And they suggest that you sue. Yeah. Do you guys?
I'm assuming they don't find
any blood or injuries on the back of your head.
I think at this point I'm probably thinking that maybe I just imagined that after I smacked my head into the dashboard.
You have been stable. You're no longer unstable. I'm gonna say you're at 2 harm.
Wow.
They heal you. Ever. Yeah, they heal you of 2 harm. Yeah.
Oh, wait, they heal me of 2 harm, or they?
As in, they heal you of. Oh, I guess they heal you of 3 harms. You're at 2 harm. Hospitals, man.
Really? Okay.
They're good. They give you some pats on the back and kick you out the door with an unbelievably expensive hospital bill. Maybe. I don't know how much. It probably was still pretty expensive in. Oh no, this is Canada. I keep thinking that we're doing a fucking American show.
So it was probably fine.
It was probably fine. In fact, they give you a kiss and a cookie. So you guys are, I don't know, sitting on the dashboard of Valerie's car. Not the dashboard, the hood of Valerie's car, out in the parking lot. What's your plan from here, Valerie? I guess you had some time to like. What were you doing while waiting for Stu in the hospital?
Yeah. Ooh, good question. So I guess I'm trying to put things together, sort of. What time is it in the day now?
Probably noon. Day started pretty early.
Okay, because we still have to dispose of this body somehow, either in the ocean or get a friend to do it. And then we have to go meet a ghost on a train, and then we have to go meet a werebear in a meat shop.
Right.
And get some bacon for Geigo.
And
Option.
get
Right,
some
we
bacon
only-
for Geigo.
So we've only completed 1 of 3 tasks so far, and barely. I would say this one is still kind of ongoing.
Yeah. All I'm gonna say is that bodies kind of start to stink after a little bit, so I'd recommend we should probably do something about this one soon.
Yeah, I'm so glad that we have your professional expertise on this one. Okay, let's just take a little drive. Like
We'll drive upstate.
or maybe slowly. Let's just take a little drive slowly down to the ocean, and we'll just throw this in there, and then we will just go on with our day. We don't have to. Dwell on the past. Let's just keep it pushing.
And Stu, you're gonna have a -1 going forward on anything that being concussed might affect.
Okay. So, like, I don't know, kick some ass maybe.
Yeah, like general coordination. I'm
Act
gonna also
under
like say
pressure,
like
help out,
like
investigate a mystery,
retaining information. Yeah,
read a bad situation.
Yeah, protect someone.
Pretty bad to have a concussion and a mystery
It's
based.
pretty bad to have a
role-playing game.
concussion, but hey, that's the way the cookie crumbles. You guys, you guys get. You've got body in the car. Val, do you show Stu this little weird little coin? Do you guys perhaps investigate that in some way?
Oh yeah, I guess I think you dropped this. Did you have this on you before?
And I'm gonna look at it real close and then at arm's length, trying to
One eye
eyes to
closed,
focus
one
on it.
eye open.
Yeah. Do I recognize this? This is not mine, right?
No, this is not something that you had on your body.
Right.
It's fucking what the fuck? Where's the? Yeah, it's like kind of like a chalky-ish color. It kind of feels like a stone almost, but like kind of a bit of a brittle one. It's kind of like a vanilla wafer. Much more information than that you don't have, but you do really vaguely remember feeling something sliding down the back of your neck when you supposedly got shot in the back of the head. Also, like the rear window, there's no bullet holes in the car. The rear window wasn't destroyed, anything like that.
Right. Okay. But I'm not still I'm not still experiencing any sensations.
No, that pain, you have a bit of a throbbing pain in your head anyways, so it's hard to, like tell one from another, but you don't still have like massive, insane
I don't
pain
feel
on the
like
back of your
wet.
head. No.
Okay. Did you see? I'm talking to Valerie again. Can I do that anymore?
This
Or
fucking
not, because of
PC
woke.
culture.
What did you see what the guy got me with? Because
It looked like the cyclist sort of pulled out like a little stick. I think I was
like his piece.
what?
Never mind. Moving on.
I don't know what you're talking about. No, the guy like a little like stick thing. I think it's kind of hard to tell. I was a lot more concerned with slamming on the brakes and having this guy flip over my car.
Right. I was pretty damn sure that he shot me.
Shit.
That was kind of not chill. But also,
Okay, then it might have. If you were shot and Rutger was also shot, I think it might be the same thing.
but it didn't. Does it only? Is this like a beam that only kills you if you're a ghost? Like,
I don't know.
Okay, I'm gonna. Wait. Let me think for a second.
Oh no, Henry got concussed.
how about I start driving us
Yeah,
to
yeah. Never mind.
the nearest oceany cliff point area, and you can think of what you're going to say on the drive.
Great. That sounds great.
Stu, do you want to maybe investigate a mystery if you're doing a lot of big thinking and mulling things over
yeah.
right now?
Yeah. Yes. I was mulling over my use magic options, but I don't think it applies. So yeah, I think I will. I think I will do that. Investigate a mystery.
It's gonna give you a -1 to this roll, I think.
Okay.
Is that fair?
Yeah. That's still an 11.
That's not bad. You get to hold 2. Ask the following questions. What happened here? What sort of creature is it? What can it do? What can hurt it? Where did it go? What was it going to do? And what is being concealed here? All like through, I'm guessing, your appraisal of the things that have happened to you so far and this weird little chalky coin.
Yeah.
Crazy little thing called love.
I'm gonna ask. Or I'm gonna try and investigate of my head.
Yeah.
What happened here, and of the coin, what can it do?
Stu, I think early in his magical sort of training, maybe you how did Stu kind of did magic kind of just happen to Stu? Did you ever like read any books about it? Ever like do any like kind of like correspondence course?
Yeah, so I think Stu is relatively formally untrained in magic. I think like classic kind of thing where like, he was learning music and like realized that like, sometimes like something a little weird happens if you're like playing stuff specifically, and then at some point he probably, mentioned this to someone, some sort of Rutger Horse type individual who was like, here, smoke some of this wizard tobacco and see what happens. And then Stu has like practical knowledge of magic, but also like hasn't been trained and hasn't really used it in like combat. So, like maybe there was one time.
So one time you got sold some bad shit. Your normal plug for that purple haze was out of town, and you went to maybe a less reputable source. And you got sold some bad shit, and you tried to do magic with it. And what you pieced together, what happened from like telling it to other people in the know, is that it was pretty much converting your like soul energy directly into magical output, and it left a kind of a residue that is not dissimilar to this. So you're kind of mulling it over is that this thing turns ghosts into people by just like making them like turning their soul physical pretty much. And it tried to do that to you, but it couldn't get to your soul in its entire, it couldn't like do the full process because you have a physical body already.
Right.
But it turned a bit of your soul from energy into matter. And that was maybe where that pain came from as well.
Right. Okay. Okay. And then the other one, what can it do regarding the little doohickey?
The little doohickey. It seems to be you remember feeling wetness at your head. It seems to use now that you know that was not blood. It seems to use some sort of fluid to make this happen, to turn.
Oh, so that thing is thing is like a piece of my soul.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were talking about the little wooden stick that he was holding.
No.
This little coin is a bit of your soul solidified into physical matter. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
And what can it do? It would probably make a pretty potent magical ingredient in something. And you're also pretty sure that it's probably giving off a fair bit of your kind of magical background radiation. Geiger counter is going off a little bit right now. This thing is like resonating with some pretty strong, possibly trackable energy.
Okay. So I'm just gonna put that in my pocket for now.
Mm.
And
It's slightly warm to the touch.
okay.
That's a
I'm just gonna
freebie
call
for
this
you.
a soul coin. How
Soul
about that?
coin, pretty cool. I wonder what this coin is used for. Baldur's Gate.
Just to put my hands on everything.
These
I feel like that was
boots-
a good impression, but I don't know what you're doing an impression
These boots
of.
have seen quite a lot. That wasn't a very good impression. Guys, I got little, by the way.
Yeah, I noticed that. I noticed you got little and you flew
They're
out
so
of frame for a
cute.
second while it was happening.
Yeah. Oh.
Who wants to craft an intricate little narrative to take your players on an adventure?
Is that blood? Is what blood?
They're in the dash.
Oh my god. This is bad.
Recalculating. Where are you driving to, Val?
Oh gosh. I feel like
This is Valerie's GPS.
Where can I take you this evening?
I feel like there's sort of like a definitely. I know some like of the cliffs nearby where I like to sort of like go with some friends sometimes. You know, maybe do some drinking, a little so like off the path, kind of like a. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you what do we got here? You're overlooking, I guess the lake would be closer to where you guys are. The hospital's kind of away from the ocean for flooding reasons.
You know what? Lake works too, because if anything, the tide might just like help push
it
the thing
right
into-
back. Yeah,
You just,
you're
or
at
we just throw it like 5 feet into the ocean at high tide.
comes
It just
right-
goes it's on the
Yeah.
beach.
You're on some cliffs overlooking Lake Powell, which is probably renamed to something else because fuck Baden Powell or whatever his name is. The guy who discovered Powell River, pretty big asshole. It's called Lake Biggest. You guys are overlooking. Sorry, it's called Great Lake. It's not one of the Great Lakes. You guys are overlooking Great Lake from this cliffside, and you've, I guess, pulled this chest out of the back of your car. It's about 1 p.m. I guess, or like
Okay.
12:45.
I'm assuming we've pulled up to a place where
It's not
There's
very
like
well
no people.
frequented. No.
there's no people here right now.
It would be called. It would. The lake is called T Squat. Says Lee would love my consultant on the First Nations people of this area. And I guess that. Well, are you guys just gonna dump this body, throw it off this cliff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, are we keeping the chest, or are we just throwing it? Like, did you want this to use this for anything, or should we just get rid of it? Probably bad vibes on this chest, right?
I think the two belong together.
Yeah, I'll say this for free. The chest is probably not haunted anymore.
From inside the box. Yeah, but I mean, like, I think that like, it's a nice chest, but I don't see any reason that we would take it.
No.
A guy at a bar talking about my boobs. What Henry
We
said.
have to move on.
Yeah, fair. You guys pick up this chest by its handles and you go, and just it goes sailing beautifully in the water. It bobs up and down a couple times before slowly blorping out of sight, or should I say, bjorfing out of sight. Do you any last words to say for this woman you met today? This woman you met 3 hours ago.
She was she was a good she was always on that grind. God rest her soul.
She had a good taste in music.
Yeah.
Did she? Was that established?
She played us some like Russian stuff.
Like Russian hard bass or something.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Fucking phenomenal. I'm guessing you guys then get back into your car, go back off to where you want to be.
Yeah, we're just gonna,
Yeah.
I think, hit the road again. We're gonna. Oh, we have 2 other people to see now, right?
Yeah.
We can go on
Yeah.
Briefly, as you guys as you are driving away, a deer kind of jumps out of the woods in front of you guys' car. It's far enough away that like even if you like didn't slam on the brakes, you probably wouldn't hit it. It doesn't stop in the road, but it's not looking forward as it is running. It is locked. Its eyes are locked on you guys' car as it runs by. Yeah,
That's not concerning at all.
probably fine. I'd say it's probably fine. I personally wouldn't worry about it. Where are you off to next? The subway or to Meat by the Pound?
We were gonna go to the butcher shop last because we didn't want the bacon to spoil.
That's
so
great. Yeah.
the subway.
Interesting. Okay, yeah, you I guess you just go to the nearest subway station.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of all the information that you guys were just told that she would be on the subway. You pull into, I don't know, you park, you pay for the parking, riveting stuff. And as you it's one of the smaller stations. It's you're in some quieter, bit more residential area, just past the lake. Are you guys like buying a ticket and like going through the turnstile? What's your move? It's looking pretty quiet. You don't see anybody like particularly obvious waiting in the station for you.
I think Stu's just gonna hop over the turnstile like a cool guy.
Like a badass. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I know. I'm also gonna follow suit.
That's awesome. Hey Stu, can you roll act under pressure for me?
Do I get a -1 to this?
Yes.
Oh gosh.
Yes.
Yeah, you're still
Okay,
concussed.
that's a 7 then.
Okay, so you trip a lot while doing it, and it definitely makes like a meh, 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 sound, but nobody does anything about it.
Great.
As Valerie, as you see Stu ahead of you, kind of like tripping over this little turnstile, and I'm not gonna make you roll. It's pretty easy to go over a turnstile. You see there is a kind of shortish woman with very well taken care of hair. In this kind of muggy, humid subway station. And she's kind of flipping through a little notebook in her hands and kind of looking at stuff. And then she stops at a page, like looks really fucking close to it, and then she just kind of like turns her head slowly at you guys. And she goes, okay. Oh, let me just change the background image so it's yeah, fucking yeah. Valerie and does this say Stu? Valerie, Stu. That's you guys.
Hi.
Hi.
Right. Okay.
Are you? I'm also gonna check my notebook.
Oh, nice. Moleskin.
Is it Santy?
It's Andy, but you know, I'm quite okay.
Sorry,
with-
my writing is awful. Let me.
Oh, see, this is information that I didn't have about the two of you. What's going on? I'm guessing you met up with Zeke, and he's not here, is he?
No, I.
Like the guy from the. I'm talking to Valerie. Like the guy from the. Like the guy you work with, kind of.
No, he was. I think that was the guy in the woods last night.
Oh,
that guy. Yeah, I remember that guy.
Okay, so I've got some
Sorry,
matrices
wait,
that I've been
do you-
working out for the past couple hours. She's just like she's just kind of talking mainly to herself. So if not here, then fuck. Yeah. Sorry, you guys have been. I know you've been running around a lot today, and Stu, I'm guessing that you've had a concussion just based on the cursory cross-examining that I've been doing on my info here. So sorry about that. Nothing I can really do right now, save for I can make it better temporarily, but it's gonna fucking suck tonight.
He just hands me a beer. I get hungover really quickly.
Yeah, I've got I can give you some an unguent that you can rub into your forehead. It'll make you not concussed for 10 hours, but it will really not be fun upon going to bed tonight. All I can really say. It's up for grabs. It just because after this, I'm going to need you to get to City Hall really quickly. Because realistically,
yeah, sure, man. Why
Uh-huh.
not? That's fine.
you don't want the ointment, or you do want the ointment.
No, yeah, sorry. I would like it.
So she
Thank
pulls
you.
out like a little kind of like a toothpaste tube type thing from her pocket, and she's like shows it gets you to hold out your hands. She just squirts a little bit into your open palm.
Okay.
No one
I
isolate that audio,
apply it.
please. Yeah. So, based on what I've got, I'm Andy, by the way. I'm the Oracle of Humidity. Just gonna go out into the open with that one.
Humanity?
Humidity.
Okay.
Like,
That's cool.
no, the Oracle of Humanity is a fucking. I can't say that word on twitch.tv/measly meatloaf. A bed person. So realistically, at City Hall right now, Guy and Zeke might be getting arrested, or they're having lunch. These are the two possibilities, and I wish I could tell you which one it was. Don't know.
Why would they be getting arrested?
For suspicion of conspiracy to murder and also attempted murder and perhaps manslaughter. Again, depending on a couple of key pieces of data.
Okay. Do we get to know what those are? Or...
No, because I don't get to know what they are, Stu.
Right. Okay. Got it.
Sorry. It's been a lot of a morning. This was supposed to happen 2 hours from now. You two were supposed to have met this werebear. Valerie might have been dead by this point, so that's cool. So maybe Zeke stopped that from happening.
Thank you,
Wait,
Zeke.
do you think we shouldn't meet the werebear?
You should have, but you should. He might be able to give you some information about the pistol. Although you won't have that pistol if Zeke and Guy get arrested.
Right. Okay.
I would leave the
Alright.
train. I physically and literally can't. So, and I would pay you guys for this, but I just gave away all the money that I've got on hand right now. So you can ask Zeke for a couple G's.
Like Canadian dollars?
Yeah. Mainly in large bills, but also quite a few of it is in loonies and toonies. Really not the point right now. So yeah.
That's awesome.
Zeke's walkie-talkie isn't working. Walkie-talkie. Do you guys? So Zeke still. That's fine. I really. Oh, because you were at the hospital. Fuck. Yeah, shit's got off the rails really fucking quickly. You won't have a murderer on your tails of that kind, but the secret police are probably investigating either just you two, or all four of you, or all four of you, or all four of you and me.
That's fun. Yeah, I think I might have hit one of them with the car. I was gonna try to run over him a few more times, but then you hit your head.
Okay. That's. I guess thanks for taking me to the hospital.
Yeah. Also, have you seen? I can't see anything about the future of my friend Elena. Is she okay?
Oh no, she's dead.
Well, yeah, I know.
No, but like,
she's really dead.
if she was undead, she's now like
Like, they got her
undead.
ass,
Oh,
unfortunately.
shit.
Or, sorry, I shouldn't be
re-dead.
disrespectful, but they did get her ass.
Okay, that's fine. Just like if you ever find her like chest of drawers, she's got some pretty important shit in there that I'd really appreciate if you could recover for me at some point. I think it's probably at the abandoned building that she was, for lack of a better term, living in. So just like if you could put that on your list of things that you need to be doing,
And
I promise you
how-
by the end of today, you're probably going to have more answers than you have right now, or you're going to be dead, or you're going to be ghosts and then dead again.
Okay, well, you could say that about any day.
That is true.
Uh,
That is, you know
is
what?
it-
And that's kind of cold reading, and that's like half of what I do.
Andy,
Yeah.
it's in Tisquat Lake right now.
Oh, that's not ideal. You know what? We will cross that lake when we get to it. Wink.
Yeah, I know a boat where in the lake it is.
That's all right. I know a boat in the lake right now. BOAT. It's just that you Canadians say things all silly like. Unlike me.
How are we
Yeah.
getting? Are we driving? Are we driving to City Hall?
It'll
That
be
would make sense.
probably faster to take the train. Wink, wink, nudge,
Really?
nudge.
Wow.
But also, it'll mean that Valerie's got to pick up her car here later. Like it's a whole kind of.
We'll just take the train.
Whatever.
That's fine. I don't want to get. Sorry, not the. No offense. I'm fine with taking the train.
Yeah.
It's not like it's about your driving, but I haven't had great experiences today. Maybe that's. We all have off days. I'm getting in the train. I'm in the train. I'm gonna stay in the train. Right.
I'm also in the train too.
Cool.
That's awesome. I'm glad that we agree.
Right. I'm gonna. Fuck it. I'll get on the train with you. Yeah. Weird day, huh?
Yeah. I just met this guy, and then I had to take him to the hospital because he bashed his head open and
Fate's a funny thing. Yeah, Valerie, it's really nice to actually get to. Again, I was 100% sure you were going to be dead by the end of today. To be perfectly honest with you,
fun.
being dead's fine. Like some of my best friends are dead.
Oh yeah, I guess. Well, I mean, it seems like there's a bunch of ghost murderers around, so
Yeah,
I
being
don't know
dead.
if
Being
it's straight
dead's actually
being dead right
pretty
now.
dangerous right now.
Not in this economy.
Nice. It's actually very expensive to be dead. You have to get a new fake ID every 200 years or so. You will do going forward. I thought. Again, maybe the 2010 Olympics aren't even going to happen right now. I don't know. Yeah. Next station is Tobacco Street.
Wow. Fast trains these days.
Yeah, it's kind of a thing I do. It's my whole thing to take 30-minute commutes and crush them down to 1 minute if it's a person that I like. And you two are in my good book right now. Scribble, 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 scribble. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fine. We'll get back to that.
Good luck.
Okay.
I don't know. There's not much I can give. Do you want a gun?
Sure.
Yeah,
I
I've got.
guess,
I think I've got one in here. And she's reaching in her duffel bag. She pulls out a brown paper bag and passes it to you. Yeah, probably not a good idea to have it out in the open, but Canadian gun laws are something. But also, this is choke point, baby. Good luck, or enjoy lunch, whatever come up may.
Sounds
Thank
good.
you. I'm gonna look
Don't
in
get
the.
shot.
Yeah,
I'm
I don't
looking
have any
in the
new
bag.
information for you, by the way. That I mean, unless is there anything pressing you want to ask? I know Guy probably wanted you to come see me, but I will say his plan has also been quite readily thrown asunder, just as you guys are
Right.
leaving the train.
Oh God, sorry, my head's a little fuzzy today.
Oh, you should rub that shit in your forehead, bud.
Yeah, no, I have been. Is it supposed to work right away or?
Within 10 to 15 minutes.
Okay. Well,
It's been about 8 to 9.
2, 1.
Status effect: concussed, removed.
Wow.
Status
great.
effect: exfoliated, gained.
Oh, this stuff is great. Is there any negative side effects?
Yeah, in your
I've
HUD you
I've
see
forgotten, I
in
guess.
your HUD you see a countdown that just says 10 hours,
Oh, great. Okay. Well,
and you have a HUD now.
sort of my let's move on.
Yeah, I do prophecies and shit if you want a quick one.
Oh, sure. Yeah, that's awesome. I
Any
love a prophecy.
yeah, any specific
I kind of do prophecies a little, but it's more of just a hobby. I'm just kind of getting into it.
Oh, we need more kids kind of taking up the old practices, too many people doing magic these days are like, oh, I'm going to do illusions. Oh, I'm going to do fucking chat GPT. It's just gross.
What's that?
Oh, it's going to be a big hit with your kids. Yeah. And are you writing this down?
Sure, I'll write it down.
Oh, thanks.
Left hand, right hand free. In a field, you see a bee. Though it's A, good time to charm. Hey, Stu Parker, you'll lose your arm. Good luck.
What? That seems really specific.
Yeah, I mean, it's a prophecy, not a anyone see. It worked better in my head.
Okay, well,
Yeah, you're realistically, based on the current kind of rubric. It's a fun word. Based on the current rubric, you're going to lose your arm at some point, Stu. But again, anything's now that you know it might happen. It might not, but yeah.
that would really suck.
Yeah, I can't give you a lot more kind of... the prophecy thing doesn't really work if I then be like, oh, this means this and this means this, yada, 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 butt sex.
Was the part in the middle important? I just kind of got the up until B and the part about Stu losing his arm.
That's probably fine.
Okay, cool.
And it's B with 2 E's.
Oh. Yeah, I guess that makes more sense.
Yeah, like an insect. Oh yeah, also watch out for vampires. That's just like a blanket one that's going to come into play in like a couple months. Again, if and then you guys are still alive.
Great.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, you guys get out at Tobacco Street Station. You just like quick sidebar, Zeke, you did go to see Guy go after she asked you to?
Yes.
Okay, cool. But for fun, for some suspense, we're not going to see that scene right now. Because Reese might need to make a new character. No, I'm kidding. You guys, are you going at a leisurely pace? Or are you like how you running? Who's got the gun in the paper bag? This is to Stu and Valerie.
I think Valerie already had a gun.
Right? I have my own gun.
So I guess I'll take the what kind of gun is in there?
A Glock.
Ah, nice, classic. I'll just put that in my inventory.
Yeah, it's a little smelly. Kind of smells like incense. Also, Henry, are you further away from your mic than you were earlier?
Oh yeah, I've kind of drifted around. How's it?
That's cool. You guys run fully armed into the tobacco building. You get to Geigo's office. You see the door is open, slightly ajar. And you hear talking coming from inside. You hear someone going, and then you hear,
Okay, so it seems like...
I think that sounds like Guy. I think we're okay.
Yeah, that seems okay. Okay, so we'll just walk in. We'll just keep the guns concealed for now.
You see 34-year-old man. How old's Zeke?
Again, just like Trent, I don't really have a specific age. I know he's like early 30s.
You see a guy in his early 30s, in a high-vis vest. Valerie, maybe the same guy that you saw earlier today. Crazy stuff. Eating a sandwich across the desk from Geigo, who's eating a really fucking disgusting moldy sandwich.
I'm eating another sandwich?
Yeah.
I've already had lunch with the two like agents.
Yeah, guy, you got to Guy's office like 2 minutes ago. Gave him the gun, and he was like, "Oh, perfect. Do you want some food, man? I just did a lunch order, and they fucked up my order."
Is this what Valerie and Stu heard through the wall?
Yeah,
I'd love some lunch, man.
Yeah. Oh, Valerie, Stuart, you guys are still alive. That's a fucking big plus. That's huge. So fucking Chuckles here. He recovered the murder weapon. So maybe the ghost killer we're all good. Things are A-okay. Did you gather information anyways? Because I think that we're in the fucking clear.
Yeah. You know
before
what?
you say something.
Oh.
Just quickly, I just want to say this really quick. before you say something possibly karma-inducing, maybe we should lock up the weapon and not leave it out on the coffee table.
Yeah, I was just like, I don't love this thing. I'm gonna keep this, like, but I'll put it in my
Yeah.
safe. Yeah, he's got a little fire safe under his desk. You hear. He's muttering the code under his breath. And you hear, and he opens it up. He tosses it inside. It's like that thing scares me on a fucking truly deep and emotional level. I was
when
not.
He tosses it in. Does there just like a projectile that bounces on the?
Oh shit! There's water in my fucking. This sucks. So yeah. Did you guys get most? I mean, most importantly, Valerie. I'm gonna be real with you. This was like a bit of a suicide mission, and I feel bad about that now that it was. I thought that this guy was gonna fucking ice your ass, and then I didn't want it to happen, but I was pretty sure it was gonna happen based on some information that I had from a lady.
Is that why you were always alluding to your former assistant dying?
Yeah, it happened. I've used this. This is not the first time that I've used this strategy, and it has worked very well for me in the past. I would still, if you do not want to continue being employed by me in this department, that's like chill. I promise you that I've never tried this on someone twice because once you see it coming, it's pretty easy to see it coming again. I can also probably give you a bit more information now that I know that you might be stick around for a little bit longer, and you will also be probably actually paid now. I didn't write down the hours that you'd done beforehand because, again, I was like really sure you were gonna die at the end of this week.
Wow.
No, don't worry. I've worked a few jobs. I know. You always got to keep track of your own hours.
Well, you see, this is that enterprising spirit that I really fucking appreciate about you, Stu. I was planning on giving you $250 if you survived today, and you did, so that's still on the table. And I can continue kind of paying you an auxiliary sort of position to be doing work like this.
Thank you so much.
It's not impossible that you're going to die. And there is like a slim possibility that in the line of work you might be injured. Probably not going to happen though. But you can probably be compensated pretty fairly if you do the proper paperwork when you receive an injury in the line of work.
Yeah. That's fine. That's cool. I'm like, if getting paid is great. I can't really complain. I'm in.
That's fucking tight, man. Yeah, I do have I've only got 3 sandwiches, and one of them is incredibly moldy because if there's one thing that J.K. Rowling did get right, it's the thought that if a ghost eats moldy food to try to like recapture the taste of food, that's like a pretty fun image. So I'm taking that from her. Eat shit, J.K. Rowling. Your books are bad and they're terribly set up, and not a single thing about the world building makes sense if you analyze it for more than like 1 fucking second. Wizards don't go to elementary school.
Has that series been finished at this point?
Harry Potter?
Yeah.
I feel like I probably just finished it.
Yeah, when did Deathly Hallows come out? Because I remember me, Max Wilcox, I was about yay high on a natchet. If I stop doing the voice, then I'll lose it forever. Deathly Hallows book. It was published in 2007. Yeah, so I go. I'm an early adopter into the fuck J.K. Rowling team. But yeah, I have 3 sandwiches here, so like you two can like split this one, or like you probably don't want mine.
I'll take yours.
Also, this is just like outside of like just now that we're like here, just outside of canon. It was really funny that you guys didn't want the bacon to go bad because you were gonna go to this butcher store and it was gonna be the most rancid ass like moldy bacon you've ever fucking seen, and that was like it was so hard for me to not actually burst out laughing in that time. Yeah. So yeah, I don't know. Just from the basic information that Zeke gave me here, Andy gave him some way to incapacitate, perhaps banish. I don't really know about that. What I now know is a ghost that's trying to kill ghosts that maybe have ties to anti-government sentimentality. That kind of includes myself. Now, of course, inside this office, I just need you guys to understand that we are completely safe. I have like some very powerful magical wards that stop like anybody coming in this office that I don't want to come into this office. And also it's pretty much impossible for anyone to like hear or like eavesdrop what is happening inside this office from the outside. So I think that we can like just take a fucking put our feet up and just like have a bit of a chit chat and like kind of figure out what our move is next in this cool Avengers style team.
I I feel like we could like hear you talking from outside the office.
Well, no, I don't love that. And that kind of see what you've done is you kind of like you come into my place of work and you like I make a whole like big kind of thing and then you just up and like I don't like
Well,
I don't you're just really trying to like fucking are you trying to big time me, man?
it's just like constructive criticism also might be like helpful to know.
Well, they call me Guy Go, not Guy Ego, so I guess I'll not I won't dock your pay for this one, Stu. You'd raise a pretty good point. We may perhaps my magical wards are not quite as powerful as I thought they were, but we will really cross that bridge when we get to it. At that point,
Can I like
Yeah.
Can I like strengthen wait, I want to see this. I get this might be, well, I guess you can tell me what this is or if I can do this, but is there like a ritual that I could do that would like boost his like whatever ward Geigo has in place?
You could like put up a new kind of protection on this place yourself, which would be like quick, or you could like learn what type of wards he's got up and try to like, but that would take like a bit of time. And as you are like considering this, there is a very, very loud pounding at the door, and you hear a dog barking.
Okay. Okay, so
Oh, fucking awesome!
maybe
Can I-
new plan? We should get out of here. Maybe is
Can I
that possible?
use
Is there
a
different?
move?
You got it.
As Zeke is like sitting in the corner, I want to be like mulling over all the information that has just been like poured into my head from Guy Go. Like I'm just thinking really hard,
Yeah,
quietly munching on my sandwich.
yeah, and it's good. It's mainly cucumber. It's vegetarian. It's nice.
Definitely a Zeke sandwich.
Yeah.
I want to, based on the like information we have, I want to use one of my questions.
Cool.
The one question that I have, but I don't really know which one. I
Uh,
kind of want to know when and where the next critical event will occur, but I feel like that's just gonna be like right now.
yeah, I will. Yeah, that will be right now. But I don't think that's gonna
Yeah.
count because like you're, I can give you.
Maybe I'll save it and like
Yeah,
think of like after this attack, I'm gonna like try and figure out where it's next gonna hit.
yeah, based on like some other kind of factors. But yeah, you hear
I like the idea that I'm like already thinking about it as this next event's gonna just happen.
Yeah, you just hear boom, 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 open up. And you, Zeke, you recognize the voice of Officer Jenga.
Okay. So can we take a quick poll
I put
on
my-
our game plan here? Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna start assembling my flute.
Shit. Yeah.
I'm gonna like put my hand on Guy Go's shoulder or like attempt to like get their attention and just mouth the words like secret police. Like I don't know if he knows, but definitely.
Okay. I do have a plan. And Geigo sinks through the floor.
Nice.
Great bit. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna.
Then he sticks his head up and he's like, "Hey, none of you heard? Did any of you hear the passcode to my safe?"
No.
No.
Of course not.
Fucking awesome! And he fucking goes back down through the floor.
Did we? I don't think I did.
I'm gonna.
He mumbled it, but I don't think any of us are.
I don't know what else I can do. I'm gonna pull out my gun and just kind of
And start
hold it
shooting
at the door. No, not yet.
What floor are we on?
You're on the ground floor. This office is slightly subterranean. The like windows are like halfway up the or like at the
there a
top of the
basement?
wall. Yeah, it's like a basement office.
Okay.
So the
No,
windows
is
are.
there another basement though?
Is there another basement? I
Yeah,
don't.
Is there a floor below this one?
There's not a floor below this one. You don't know if there's
So Geigo just sank into the like dirt.
into the dirt. Yeah, to your knowledge. He there was like he did it kind of slowly. Like it looked like there was like a bit of resistance as he was doing it.
Are there windows?
Yeah, there's a window near the ceiling that is like ground level to outside, kind of basement style. It's that glass that's got like metal in it, like that's in schools and shit. Because it's like a government
Okay,
building,
so
right?
it's
Yeah.
like our school windows where
Yeah.
you just can't get out.
Well, you got 2 firearms in this room. To be fair,
That's true.
also Reese, you're glowing right now. Are you pregnant?
I know. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, and you just hear it again. Boom, 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 boom. Open up, police warrant.
I'm going to. Well, first of all, I think we should not
we
open
could say
the
we were
door.
just waiting for our boss, right?
No.
Um,
I don't know why that got me so good.
Zeke just like somehow not understanding the gravity of the situation. Like he knows it's the secret police, but he doesn't exactly understand what that means for us.
Zeke might
never
not know.
been mean to him.
Zeke really might not know that this is the secret police.
And he told didn't he tell Guy?
I told Guy because like someone was talking about like 3 people in the, or I just know they're wrong, I guess. Maybe I don't
Yeah,
know
you were because you weren't there for the talk about there
Oh,
being
right.
secret police. You just know that these guys are like weird
It was
people.
It was because like we had this scene where it was like there's 2 guys and a dog, and then we cut to my scene where
And
I
there's
was
2
with
guys
2
and an
people
animal.
a
Yeah.
dog. Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Okay. So assuming there's no way to get out of this room, I think we got to set up to just kill these guys. I guess.
Yeah, time to
you know,
kill
I-
2 cops in City Hall with guns.
Wait. Okay. Hold on.
I'm gonna point my gun at the window and be like,
Wait. You're
Window.
gesturing out the window with your gun?
Are there like metal
Wait.
bars on the window? How,
It's
how
like
is it
it's
blocked
there's
off?
like there's a tiny chain link fence inside the window.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Can I
It's
can
reinforced glass, but not
Okay,
like
I'm gonna-
bulletproof glass.
I guess this is. I don't know if this would be a combat magic thing. It seems like it would be. Can I just hit the window with a blast?
Yes. Roll.
Also-
you have to roll
also,
for that, right?
I don't remember. I don't think we've like canonically stated like what.
Yeah, no. So, Spellslingers,
Kind of-
the class, have a baked-in move, which is their like magical type of attack. You can like choose. You like combine a couple different tags into it. Tell us what the tags you have chosen are, please, Henry.
Yeah. So I got a blast. I got a wall, and I think like effect wise,
Yeah.
I don't. We've not stated this like in the actual game. I think I said lightning at some point maybe to you.
I
But I
believe so.
think-
Yeah.
I feel like entropy works better, and also it's the same mechanically. But I think I've thought about it more.
Yeah.
I just like your
Okay. So
back
yeah,
on that.
you. So
Is that-
there's a
I-
roll related to this, right?
Yeah, that is just a
Use magic roll.
Okay, wait, hold on. It says when you use these spells to kick some ass, roll weird instead of tough. Oh, right. Okay. But then, so I think this is more act under pressure than kick some ass, which it says sometimes the situation may require you to act under pressure to cast your spell without problems. So
Yeah, that makes
I would
sense.
I would like to hit this window with an entropy blast,
Oh my god.
which I do by playing a little ditty on my flute.
Yeah. It's gotta be like 3 bars of music.
Yeah.
So as you guys, as Valerie is kind of like gesturing at the window with her gun, and Zeke, you're like desperately like poring over the information that you've been given so far and like trying to piece things together. You hear, and what do you roll on your on your?
Oh yeah, let me roll it. I'm kind of imagining it now that I'm thinking of it. Like when you like explode a wine glass by like singing at it. I think it's kind of like that, except I'm hitting like the resonant frequency of like of like the like metaphysical like whatever sort of thing. It's not just a single tone, but like closer to a drone than a ditty, I guess. That's
While this is ongoing,
Yep.
can I
10.
request?
That's 10.
Never.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Just for Zeke, I wanted to like take a move with the safe, like while this is happening.
Cool. Yeah. Well, I'll let that happen at the same time, and then we'll. That's like, and then we'll resolve what's happening with the wall right now.
I feel like
Oh, I guess. Sorry. I guess not only am I playing my flute, but just as I was assembling my flute, I guess I was I'd taken like a little joint out of my pocket that I lit up
Very
and stuff.
quickly light it and start smoking it. That's really funny. You're doing like the no hand puffs. You're like
Yeah.
like
Like, you know that video of a guy who smokes a cigarette in like 20 seconds?
yeah. Roll act under pressure for me, Stuart or Ezekiel. Zeke. Yeah. Or
I
what's
didn't even say
sorry?
what I was
What?
doing yet.
What movie are you trying to do?
I wanted to. The way I'm thinking of it is
Yeah.
like Zeke is worried that these people who he knows aren't necessarily good people,
Yeah.
regardless of like who he thinks they are. He doesn't want them to like. They're gonna find a way into this safe to get that weapon, and Zeke probably doesn't want them to have it. So I'm not necessarily trying to remember what Geigo was saying under his breath.
Yeah.
But I'm thinking about it so hard that I kind of want to like, can Zeke use magic subconsciously to try and like divine the knowledge?
Yeah, I kind of like an oracular type magic. That totally
Yeah.
makes sense to me. Yeah.
Yeah.
Information
Like,
magic.
He thinks he's just like
We're trying to
thinking
remember
about what
it.
Geigo
Yep.
said, but he's just like divining this information.
That makes sense.
Awesome.
That's one thing that is beyond human limitations.
Yes. That is a 7 + 1, an 8.
An 8. Okay.
There's a glitch, I think, right?
Yes.
I choose my effect and a glitch. The keeper will decide what effect the glitch has.
Yeah. So what glitch do you want it to be? The effect is weakened. The effect is of short duration. You take 1 harm, ignore armor. The magic draws immediate unwelcome attention, or it has problematic side effect.
Because this is happening at the same time as the window, I want to say that this magic draws immediate unwelcome attention. Like, it's just so loud after
You guys. So Valerie, a lot's happening around you right now. You see Zeke like dive to the ground to this safe. And
under the desk, right?
under the desk, and you see an unbelievably like bright light just fucking glow out underneath this desk as there are two you know, like those video footage of like the insane fucking bright flashlights.
Oh my god!
There's just two twin massive fucking beams of light that are firing out of Zeke's eyes onto this safe. And this whole room is so fucking bright. And then the wall next to you resonates and all like it's like you did like it like every individual square centimeter of this wall all separates from each other pretty much. So wall-based like Lego falls away, and then a lot of dirt like rushes into this room, leaving a little slope out onto the bit outside. I will say the door is currently a little bit blocked by some of the shit that rolled into this room. The room is still very bright. Zeke, you have opened this safe. You remembered what the you know what the passcode is. It is 1738 9.
1738
9. Inside, you see several passports, a bunch of like envelopes of shit. You see a regular gun, also this wooden gun. There's like all sorts of shit. There's like it's a pretty deep safe, and there's a lot of shit in it. Are you just grabbing Yeah.
I'm grabbing the wooden gun.
Yeah.
If the envelopes just look, no, I'm not interested in anything else. I'm grabbing the wooden gun and I'm slamming the safe closed.
And whoosh, and spin the dial.
The comically large dial for the under desk safe.
He's got it's a lovely desk. It's a Coco Bolo.
Coco Melon desk.
It's a Coco Melon desk, just like what Jimmy McGill has. Yeah. Is everybody just scrambling out of this office?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ask questions later. I'm just running.
Yeah.
Okay. Where's everybody running to? You are now in the. You're in the. Where? You are in the woods outside of the tobacco building.
I'm getting to the the station the fastest way I know how.
And you guys follow the boy to the SkyTrain station or the subway station.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I can get my car too. So
Do you still do the two of you still have your guns out or
no, I think I've put mine away for now.
Zeke, you are still
I
emitting a
tapped
lot
the
of light.
security badge that keeps the gates like open for them.
No.
No.
Oh, I thought you meant like you tap it as you're running up to open the gates, like you have like a fucking garage door opener for.
Oh no. Like
No, you just got like a preloaded compass card thing. Yeah.
But it, like I think it like holds the gates open for longer in case I'm like bringing something down there, like maintenance.
That makes that I'll allow that. Yeah, you just go through. Yeah, you go through like the fucking elevator. You get on the train, and then who's that? That kind of Zeke. Your eyes are now beginning to kind of like fade in light. And who's that? Just phases through the wall of the train. One guy go. And he's like, "Well, that went actually really fucking well. Yet another phenomenal road test to the four of us working as a seamless team, stopping bad guys and killing ghost killers. I say that we go to a butcher shop. How's that feel, team? Safety in numbers and all that.
Maybe we should get the car and then go to the butcher shop. So
Zeke,
did
you leave your duffel bag of money in Geigo's office? You can say you took it.
Realistically, yes.
Yeah. That's fair. That's fair.
Well, I mean, did I even put it down? Like, I feel like I just got.
You had it slung over your shoulder as you sat there. Yeah. It's up to your discretion.
I feel like I never would have taken it off.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like, I have no reason to put down 5,000 Canadian dollars, mainly in change, in Geigo's office.
Yeah, but it's kind of like in a GTA mission where you're running with the duffel bag and some money is flying out the back of it. Just kidding.
All the toonies and loonies are leaving a trail.
Yeah.
Yeah. We get a shot of the two guys and the dog. They're picking up like a toonie. They went this way.
And I think at 1 hour and 51 minutes, that's a good spot to end this session. You guys on your way to Meat by the Pound, local butchery and relic hut. Did we conclude the current mystery?
No, but we learned a lot.
Did we learn anything new about one of the hunters?
Yeah, Zeke got like
I have like
eyes.
prophecy powers.
You have some prophecy powers. We know about Stooks. We know about we know about Stu's whole kind of
good
thing.
Vibrations.
Thanks you, Ben.
Thank you.
Thanks for watching. Thanks for Baldur's Gate 3 joke. Did you learn anything new or important about the world?
Yes.
Yeah.
I
would
say
yes.
so.
I'd say yes.
With the vine guy and the pistol.
Kelp guy.
Ah, right. Wood
And
pistol
did
kills
we
ghosts.
save anybody from certain death or worse?
Maybe me somehow.
Maybe
Oh
you.
yeah, Valerie.
Maybe
right?
Stu.
Valerie was supposed to die by the end of the day.
Day's not over
Maybe.
yet.
Well, they were supposed to die in the confrontation.
Yeah. I'll call that. I can't remember what the threshold is for it. Is it 1 or 2? That's 2 experience for you guys each.
Yay, I got to level up.
Wow.
Same here.
Everybody's
That's crazy that we all had the same amount of experience.
everybody's doing the best for wares at the end of this session.
The best for wares or the bears for wares?
How is
Beers for
Stu
cheers.
doing in like HP? Like he went to the hospital, but
He's at 2 harm right now,
okay.
I think. Wait, do you mark mark unstable at 4 or at 3?
4, I think.
Oh, sorry. You're at 3 harm then, Stu. Telling.
What am I?
Yeah.
Wait, from what was the last one from?
No, I thought that you got unstable at 3 instead of at 4. You're 1 below
okay.
being marked unstable.
Right, okay.
Can I tell what I just got with this level up?
Yeah. If you're taking it now, let me know.
I just took it now because I knew what I wanted because I was going to use it during the session, but I realized I didn't have it. was another Flake move called Often Overlooked.
That's a great one. Yeah.
When I act all crazy to avoid something, I can roll plus weird. On a 10 plus, I'm regarded as unthreatening and unimportant. On a 7 and 9, I can pick unthreatening or unimportant. And on a miss, I just draw a lot of attention.
Yeah.
That's a great move.
The flakes are really fun playbook. Golly gee, that was a fun one. Maybe see you next Thursday. Probably won't see you Thursday the 7th. As I'm going to be hosting a slug in my home that week, and I think I'm going to a bar that night at literally this exact time of night. So we'll see. Whoa, resident sleeper.
Yeah. After a couple weeks, it'll be exams time. and my
Exactly.
schedule
Things are
will
going to be busying up. But we will. I promise you this. I think we're going to finish this arc by the end of the year.
Wow.
Woo.
Ghosts Town, not Ghosts Town, all of it.
Yeah.
And with that, I bid you a boo. A boo.